from 59 cents to $16.99. That's what I'm talking about. Hey guys, it's Patriot Picker and my name is Chris, and we are down in the eBay bunker. Tonight, we got some good news. I want to start off by thanking all of the new subscribers that have been coming over and joining us. Right now, we are standing at 276. Yes, 276 subscribers. We are pushing hard to reach the 500 subscriber mark. Would you please help us get there? We know that it's because of our regular subscribers and you, by word of mouth, telling your friends and about us. Please pass the word along. We appreciate it more than you guys probably imagine. At the 500 mark, we will be doing a giveaway. We've got a very exciting planned giveaway that we want to do. We're really kind of taking some lessons from a really good friend of mine who is a reseller. I've mentioned him many times. A lot of you have went over and subscribed to his channel as well. That would be Flip with Chris. Chris is a new reseller, part-time down in southern Georgia. Top-notch guy. Continue to give him a shout-out because he's so business savvy-minded, guys. Real smart cookie. And he gave me some ideas on a giveaway that he did. And so we want to follow sort of a same business model, not to copy. And Chris, when you're watching this, you'll see what I'm saying here. We're not copying Chris's idea. What we want to do, guys, is help those of us who are in this to help new resellers. We want to reach out to those who are thinking about getting involved in reselling, and we want to be able to help you. And so when that time comes, I know that that's quite a ways away, but I just wanted to let you guys know that we are pushing for the 500 subscriber mark, and we're chomping at the bit, waiting to get there. So help us out. Tell as many folks as you can. And again, thank you for those of you who already are subscribed and for all the wonderful comments. So another exciting opportunity that we have had most recently is a opportunity to be able to be on a live podcast. That podcast was set up by some familiar names that you probably have heard of and listened to. These particular folks reached out to me through Instagram and asked me if I'd be willing to take part and join their podcast one evening to talk about reselling. And that is the name Road Reseller. And they also go by the name Downsize to Drive. I will be putting their link information and contact information in my description of this video. And that podcast is due to air this evening. This is Tuesday evening, and it will be airing on the Anchor app, is what I believe that these guys use. This is Jay Mills and his family. They are full-time RVers. Yes, that's folks who live in an RV and travel across the country full-time, and then what they do is they resell along the way. And they stop in thrift stores and yard sales and estate sales along the way, and they use the resale income to support their RV lifestyle. Really cool concept. Still learning a lot about that and watching videos on folks that do this and trying to maybe even get a feel if this is something that I would be interested in doing and pursuing maybe in the future. I like to travel. I love to see new things, and I like sort of kind of being on the go. And, you know, don't have a whole lot of responsibilities holding me back to keep from doing that, except I've got to convince my wife. She's not on board with it yet. But anyway, not for everybody, of course, but this podcast is going to be very interesting. Lots of good questions, lots of good topics covered. Just want to thank Jay and his family for giving me this opportunity. By no means is it anything from an expert. I did not speak as an expert in this podcast. This was intended for interviewing someone who is new into resale, and that would be me. So if you would like to listen to that podcast, once again, I will be including the link to that in the description below here. So just real fun. Had a lot of a fun time there with talking with Jay and learning and sharing ideas and what we're all doing. And so anyway, thank you for that. And if you listen to the podcast, please make a comment in this video so that I have an idea if maybe you learned something. Now I want to talk about something that is kind of new. When this video right here is published, we will now have embedded in our description area of our channel what we call affiliate links. Boy, oh boy, it was one of the most challenging things that I have done so far as a person on YouTube and a reseller. It just seemed like every time I would go two steps forward, I'd take 8 steps back when it came to making this happen. It is a process. For those of you out there who have done it and it was easy, where were you? It was a challenging process. I think I finally got it straight. What are affiliate links? Well, here's what they are, guys. Whenever you decide that you want to do some shopping on some products that we as resellers use, they're going to be listed down in the description part. Those of you who watch other full-time resellers like Cincinnati Picker, Commonwealth Picker, RVA Flips, Tennessee Picker, a lot of these guys who are doing this all the time, you'll see down in their description area links of products that they use. Did you realize when you click on the link and you were to go and buy something that they use, I use in this process, we can make a little extra money. That's right. And we're trying to just push that a little bit, show you what that is, tell you what that is, explain what that is, so that you know that when the time comes for you to set up on YouTube and start your channel, you will be able to know how to use affiliate links as well. So look for those in this video and then future videos to come. That will be affiliate links with eBay and affiliate links with Amazon. Okay, because we have products coming from both sides. For an example, just give you an example real quick. Not too long ago, I bought a GoPro Hero Black 7. When I purchased it, I actually found the link on Commonwealth Picker's YouTube channel. When I clicked on that link and I went and bought that product off of the link, it gave a little money over to Commonwealth Picker. He made a little profit. So that's what affiliate links are, okay? All right, now I want to get into something serious. I know this video might seem a little boring because it's just informational, but I want to get into something a little serious. Have you ever had to open a case against an unpaid buyer? Yes. I've had to do that a few times now. I don't like doing anything like that. I don't want to get involved in any kind of negative situations with anyone. But guys, sometimes for some reason, people buy something from me and then they don't pay. And the process in which a buyer has to go through to get to that point of actually buying it and clicking that go button that they're buying and committing is a few steps. And so therefore it's not something real easy that they just do by mistake. They're getting there and then they're just not paying you. And I'm not sure why, but here's some things that I want to say to you if this has happened to you or it does happen to you in the future. The first thing you want to do is you want to reach out to your buyer through correspondence and email. And you want to basically say, hey, I noticed that you purchased, this whatever from me. And as soon as you make payment, I can get that shipped out to you quickly. Thank you for your business. And you kind of want to start it off in a nice tone. And then if they haven't paid in 2 or 3 days, then you want to reach back out to them a second time. And you want to say, hey, I have emailed you. I'm trying to get you to complete the process of making payment on the item so that I can get it shipped to you. Are you still interested in this item? Then, if you get no response, the third step, and this is how I do it, you may do it different, those of you out there watching, I call eBay and I open up a buyer's case, okay? When you open up this case, basically what happens is it stays open for 1 week, and then after 1 week, if the buyer hasn't done anything, eBay is communicating with them behind the scenes. If the buyer hasn't done anything, guys, then eBay closes the case, and then we can relist the item. Now, unfortunately, this has negative impact on the buyer. It has no negative impact on the seller because, we didn't do anything out of the ordinary. We're just, here selling products. And so this is the process in which I follow. If there's some other process out there for those of you who are a lot more experienced than I, please comment below and let me know. Or if you know me and you know how to reach me, just give me a text message or a call and let me know if there's some other information that I'm not providing that's accurate here, because I'm only trying to give what my own personal experience has been so far and what I do. Okay, in the beginning of the video, you saw me come out with those mugs. And so what I want to do to wrap this video up is just show you real quick. These are the mugs that we talked about. These are called Yokohama Studio handcrafted, hand-painted mugs. Now, I don't think there were really, anything super special in regards to, high value worth, but they are very popular. And as you can see, the pattern on them is real cool. And so I threw these up, and in less than a day, they sold, and I'm just thrilled. It's that story again, guys, of 59 cents turned into $16.99. Now, my wife said something to me the other day. She said, well, maybe you should have put them on there for more. And she says that a lot when we have real quick sales, because sometimes you can kind of get the idea, well, maybe they bought it quick because they saw they could get it real cheap. Well, that might be the case, but this is how I look at it. As soon as Patriot Picker lists it on eBay, whatever price I decide, that's the price I'm satisfied with. If I threw these up and they were worth $50 and I only asked $16.99, that's my fault, okay? I'm putting up what I think, based on the research I do on comps and such, what I think I could get, and at the same time that a buyer would want, and want to pay. So that's how that works, okay? At this time, I have nothing else. This was a short video, I know, but I just wanted to get a couple of things off my chest there that's informational, and I hope everybody out there is doing great. Our sales, starting to kind of slow down a little bit, to be quite honest. We've had probably 4 or 5 sales in the last 3 or 4 days. I've been doing a ton of listing. So, you know, I'm putting stuff up in my store, and I've got traffic, and I have watchers. And for some reason, a lot of times, you know, you might have 4, 5, 6 watchers. Nobody's pulling the trigger. And if it stays on there a while, I'll go ahead and shoot them an offer, make an offer, and see if they'll take it. And a lot of times I never hear anything. I never hear anything back. So anyway, we're just continuing to walk by faith and trusting that, you know, you may have a slow time, but then you might have a very busy time again. And so that's the pattern we're kind of in right now. So that's our news for now. And we look forward to seeing you guys again. This is Patriot Picker, and we'll catch you again on the flip side.